Carl here with Columbia Water Gardens, and I have a really cool project I want to go over with you. A couple of months ago, I had a client that approached me and she says, I have an autistic adult. He's in his early 20s and she's a single mom, and she's got this adult autistic child that is fascinated by something that we both love, and that's water. He wants to play in water all day long. When we got to this project here, everything that you see was just dirt, and it was a mess. I believe I have some pictures of what it looked like before, and I'll put those pictures in to the video right here, and you can kind of get an idea of what was overcome. A couple things that we did, I want to point out, and things that we didn't do. For example, we did not do all of the artificial turf. Although we know how to do it, our schedule just simply didn't allow for us to be able to be the guys that got that done, because we're still in the middle of a mega recreational swim pond. But we found time out of our schedule to come out here and knock this project out. This is a highly interactive playground. This is a water feature playground, and it actually has 4 things that it does. First thing it'll do is it has these cool little bubblers that come off the ground just a little tiny bit. The reason why we chose the bubblers to just barely come off the ground is because her son likes to sit down and he likes to splash in the water. So he comes down here, he plays in this, and it gives him a really cool amount of interaction with that. The next thing we did is we did some nice Aquascape Spillway bowls. This, you'll see when I turn them on, that this one has a nice bubble that comes up, it pours down, this has a nice bubble that comes up, and this pours over. The next thing that we did is we built a nice little waterfall. So this waterfall kind of disappears over into the back, disappears down, has a lot of really cool bass and sound as it comes down. And then finally, we added in the Owasa jumping jets. And this is actually something that is super, super cool. These jumping jets have a programmable feature where I can press a button on the remote, and that button, once it's pressed, can do all sorts of different things. It can do a steady stream, it can do alternating streams. I'm going to show you all that when I turn it on. The other neat thing is that at nighttime, it lights up and it has different colors. And as it lights up at night, it kind of looks, well, something out of this world. So check this out. I'm going to back this up a little bit, and we're just going to start to turn on all these different features of this project. So, number 1, let's turn on the waterfall. Now you'll notice something. I'm obviously here in Southern California, but you'll notice something. All of the stones that we used here is weathered limestone, and that's imported from Missouri. These are all leftover stones from a big project we have currently underway. These stones are way too small to be used on that one, so we brought them out here. I really love this first drop where it kind of comes down, all these nice little crags and stuff like that. It's really, really super interesting. I love the effect of this. You might see a little bit of moss growing right over here. That dies off in transport, but eventually it comes back. We hid the spillway behind some logs back over here, and we concreted all the edge in so that there's not any chance of the edging coming undone or any kind of a muddy mess. So that's water feature number 1. Water feature number 2. Here come the spillway bowls. Now the spillway bowls, a lot of interaction, a lot of places for splash. To be able to make sure that her son doesn't mess up the spillway bowls, these guys are fully concreted in. You can't obviously see the concrete underneath, but we wanted to be able to make sure that he could stand on it, sit on it, or whatever, and not disturb the bowls. As you can see, these bowls are absolutely perfectly level, which is a little tricky to do, but we knocked that out of the park. Another really nice thing, my wife, she loved this part of the feature, is that when you turn on the bowls, now you have another waterfall that kind of comes down right over here. And again, all these rocks are concreted in so that he can't disturb them. Really, really super important. And now the third water feature is, underneath their feet. So now we've got these really cool little bubblers, and if he puts his hand off of it, he can make it splash and spray out a little bit, which is kind of a nice little thing. So he can kind of play with that and do all sorts of neat things with that. So again, a lot of interaction for him to be able to play with that. Finally, let's turn on these jumping jets. So there's number one and there's number two. And the cool thing about the jumping jets is that I can do different settings with it. So let's go ahead and set it to a little bit of an, alternating pattern where it just kind of shoots and comes down and goes low, goes medium, goes high. And again, lots of splash. At nighttime, these guys light up. Come on over here, you might be able to see it. It's daytime right over here, but if you zoom in really close, you can see that there's light inside here. See that pink right there? Right now the color is set to pink, and this whole stream of water here lights up in pink. You might even be able to pick up a little bit of it in the camera, but it's hard to see that during the daytime. So let's talk about the construction of this. As you know, with all of our water features, we have a big reservoir that sits underground. So the reservoir sits underneath all of this, but then we extended the liner to go all the way around this entire area. So this whole area, all the pavers, all the way back and around the edging of the waterfall, all of this is underneath liner. So, or on top of liner. So that way, if there's any kind of splashing or whatever, it finds its way into a splash pad that finds its way back down into the reservoir underneath. I really love this project. I love everything about it because it transformed the backyard. It gave her son a highly interactive play space. He's good with remotes, so he can turn all these different parts of the water feature off. He can turn them on. He's got access to the remotes, and with one remote, he can control all of this. And now with another remote, he can control the Awasa jumping jets. I love these things. So that's it. This is a really great project. If you'd like to have something like this in your yard for your children, give us a call. We know how to do this stuff. I thank you guys for watching this video. If you're new to my channel or seeing us for the very first time, please consider subscribing because it really helps our channel, and respond with your comments. I respond to 100% of every single comment that's left on my YouTube channel. And in the meantime, I'm Carl with Columbia Water Gardens, and I'm here to remind you that aquatic playgrounds really, really matter. Happy ponding.